So welcome back to the channel everyone, Triple here, and today we're unboxing and testing a 4K UHD ultra short throw projector, and this is from Paris, Rhône. So the size that you can project is 80 inches to 150 inches on a projector screen or wall. Now with that size range, the projector only needs to be 5.4 inches to 18.8 inches from the wall. So depending on what size you want, the farther you bring it back, the bigger your image is going to be. Now the projector does have 4K resolution, of course, 8.3 million pixels, HDR10. The built-in driver just makes the picture looks magnificent. Now if you guys don't know the difference between laser and LED projectors, laser is going to give you a longer runtime. It also is going to use less power. Now this projector gives you up to 2,500 hours of watch time, which is 10 times longer than your common projector bulbs. So with this you can enjoy over 12,000 movies at 2 hours a piece. So with this projector, it does have an audio relay channel or ARC port on the device itself, but it also has two great built-in speakers. These are going to be two 25-watt Dolby speakers, and trust me guys, this sound was loud and it sounded crisp, and I was really surprised by it. So built-in speakers, but it does have the option to connect to your sound system if you wanted to go that route. Last thing before we jump into the unboxing, this also is a smart projector, which means that you do have an app store on there. You can download your favorite applications. You have Netflix on there, you have YouTube, you can download directly. However, if you have a Fire Stick or Nvidia Shield or Fire TV Cube or your PlayStation, any HDMI device, you should be able to plug this in and enjoy the best quality. So this video, we're going to quickly unbox it, put it to the test. Also, watch the entire video. There is a giveaway information coming up. Let's go. Now first thing I noticed is that they did a really good job with the presentation. Definitely a premium product, just how everything was packaged. Now I did have some extras in here, and the first thing that I came out of the box was just a brief summary of some of their products and what they offer. Now a little bit about Paris Rhône. They have been around since 1915. They not only make 4K projectors, but they also make kitchen appliances and other household items. Alright, so they also have a user's manual, and this is a big boy. You can see it's a pretty thick booklet, but if you wanted to really dive in and see all the different features, which we're going to cover most of them, you can go ahead and read it in its entirety. Now in addition, they have the quick start guide, which is probably where I'm going to stay at. Quick start guide is going to tell you how to get this set up, how to get it going, and how to get the best picture experience. They also have a microfiber, and this is for cleaning the lens should you get smudges on it. Nice big thick styrofoam pad. Of course, for the product of this type, you do want to go ahead and make sure it's protected. Now you can see in the box what we have left is the projector, the remote, the power cord, and some moisture absorbent salt packets is what I like to call them. So not a lot of crazy wires and crazy connections, because in most cases people are going to have your HDMI cables. You're going to have what you need to get this up and running. Alright, so got those out of the box. You can see the remote here, nice and minimalistic, like I like it. You can see a few buttons, volume control. They have your menus, your inputs, your home, back, your settings. You also have navigation as well as your mute and your power. So pretty basic, but it does the job and it does everything that it needs to. It also uses two AAA batteries, which are included in the box. So unboxing the projector, and like I said, this is a pretty premium feeling product. It does have nice weight to it. Looks really good. Look really futuristic, guys. So on the back of the projector, you have your power, you have a USB port, you have HDMI 1, which HDCP 2.2, HDMI 2, which is also your audio relay channel. You also have an audio out, AV in, as well as your LAN network. And LAN is there, but you can also connect this to your Wi-Fi. So on the top, you can see the lens, you can see the short throw, and this also has PIR sensors, guys, which means that it does have a fail-safe. So if you were to walk in front of the projector while it was on, it will automatically dim as a fail-safe to really protect you and the lasers to your eyes. So you want to just make sure you stand clear. Don't look directly at the laser. So on the left side, we're going to have a USB port you can use for charging. We also have this adjustment, and this is a height adjustment for the left leg. So both sides are going to have these adjustments, and all this does is raise the legs up and down, and that changes your angle. And you can use this to adjust. You also have your power button on top. And you can see on the other side, it also has that same leg adjustment. The ventilation on this projector is going to be from side to side. So when you're setting this up, you don't want to block the left or the right side or put it too close to objects or walls. That's how your projector is going to cool down. So I want to keep that in mind. So the overall quality is pretty good. This of course is a premium device, premium looking, premium feeling, premium features. So let's get it booted up, let's get it connected and test it out. Now, as far as setting this up, you do need a flat surface. You need a projector screen preferably, but you can also put this on the wall. For me, I do have a Ryzen projector screen, and this is from Vivid Storm. This is 100 inches. As you can see, I'm standing next to it, arms fully extended. This is a pretty big screen, and this is where I do a lot of my gaming, a lot of my testing. Sometimes when I just wanted to binge out and just watch movies. This was a perfect match in my opinion. So as far as the projector, all I had to do was place it, adjust it to the right area, and then I was able to power it up. Now once the projector is plugged in, you will see a LED on the front, subtle LED, and when you power it on either by the remote or with the button, you get a nice animation, Paris Rhône logo that pops up. Then it brings you into the setup. Now setup again, pretty straightforward. You select your language, you connect your remote. The remote itself does have a Bluetooth pairing option, and this is definitely recommended because with the Bluetooth paired, you can control the projector from further distance. You don't have to be within eyesight. Now once that's done, you connect to your Wi-Fi network. Then it actually brings you into just making sure your screen is set up properly. So this, what you're looking at, is how you focus the projector, guys, and you can get to this setting inside the menu as well. What you'll do, press left or right, up or down, and it will adjust the focus, and you can look at each corner and focus each corner individually. So here we are in the user interface, and you can see everything is laid out pretty straightforward. So in the top left, you're going to have your HDMI 1, HDMI 2, then you're going to have your AV, your USB. Scroll down to the bottom, you have multi-screen. What multi-screen does is basically allows you to connect to your projector via an application on your smartphone, and you can mirror your phone to your projector. So that's a pretty unique way to not only show videos, maybe photos, whatever you're trying to display on your phone, to carry that over to the projector. So next you're going to have your application market, and this is going to basically allow you to download apps to your device. So maybe you don't have a smart device that you want to connect to the projector. You can go ahead, download YouTube, you can download Netflix, you can download CNN, Red Bull TV. Mostly your streaming applications are going to be here. You can see you have Facebook, you have Fox News, you have Tubi. This is jam-packed full of applications. Remember that this is Android based, so you're going to get some of those cool applications that you only see on an Android device. And below you have the option to upgrade, and also you can clear your cache. You have your local applications, so when you download and install applications, this is where you go ahead and launch them. Next is your settings. So first we're going to have our image setting. Now in the image setting, we're going to have a couple different options. You do have different settings, so you can change it to film, to game, to PC, whatever you prefer. Next you have your brightness. Of course you can turn that up and down, contrast, chroma, hue, as well as your definition. Below that you're going to have your advanced settings. So this is going to have your resolution control. You can set it to resolution, a standard, to smooth. You also have HDR. You can turn it on and it will automatically detect when your device is compatible. You have your color temperature. You have your light source settings. With light source you can go from standard. You can switch it to customize. You can set it to bright. So depending if you're in a darker room or room with some light in it, you can go ahead and adjust it based on your location. You have Keystone correction, and this is again is another cool feature. I've never seen Keystone adjusted like this. So each dot on that screen, what you do is highlight that dot, then you can move that individual part of the screen up or down just to fit your projector screen better. So maybe you have some areas in your wall that's bent, or your projector screen is curvy, so some of the corners might be a little bit rounder, or the middle might come out. You can adjust each one of these, and I spent some time playing with this, and I really love how they implemented the Keystone correction. You also have your electronic focus, and like I said, what you're doing is looking at each box, each corner, and what you want to do is just focus those areas to where it becomes really clear to you, and that will be the focus. And for the most part, this actually works. All you need to do is press left or right, and it automatically focuses. You have your projector mode for anyone who wants to mount this on the ceiling. Some people want to lay it face down, face up, to the side, whatever the case is. You can see they have different options for different mounting. So completely up to you how you want to mount this. It does not necessarily have to be bottom down like I'm using it right now. So they also have different audio modes that you can play with. Remember that these are Dolby digital speakers. These sound amazing, but you have different options as well. So you have audio mode where you can change the different tones. You also have your output device. So right now it's set to built-in speaker, but you can hook up external speakers. Obviously, you have the audio sync. So this is where if your voice doesn't match up with the sound, you can go ahead and adjust the sync just to make sure that the voice or the speaking of the voice or the action matches up with the actual words. You have your network options, Bluetooth. You can connect Bluetooth devices as well. You also have personalization. So from here, you can set screensaver, you can time your screensaver, you can have your tone, which I turned on because I do love the nice tone when I move up and down. So I went ahead and switched that on. So under general, you're gonna have your boot shutdown setting, you'll have your language settings, time, your auto switch signal. So this will automatically detect the signal. Eye protection, you can turn it on and off. I definitely recommend leaving it on. And you do have the option to restore the factory settings. And now reference to the storage of your applications, you can see you have 26 gigs of free space, only 138 megabytes used, and the system uses only 5.8 gigs. So you have plenty of space for storage. So if you want to download a bunch of apps, if you want to copy photos or whatever the case is via USB, you do have that option. And you do have plenty of space to work with. So on to the video test and the video demo. So guys, this is an amazing projector. Let me just start off by saying that the image quality on this is truly stunning. As you can see there, everything is in focus. The image is vivid, the colors are rich, and as you can see on the video, the colors are pretty accurate. Now remember that this does run at 4K at 60 Hertz, and you can see that I have 4K running. I have the stats for nerds, and look at the amount of drop frames. Only a couple drop frames for thousands of frames that's actually processed. So this projector is doing a good job just keeping up, and just to let you guys know, I am using the native YouTube application to run this test. Now in this part of the video, you can see I'm zooming in, I'm zooming out, and you can still see how clear and how rich everything looks, and that's a sign of a really good projector. No loss of quality, no loss of color, and everything still really looks good in my opinion. So for any projector, it's always preferred to have it in a dark room. That's when you're going to get your best quality, when you're going to get your deep blacks, and you're going to have a richer image. So really want to introduce some light to the room and just kind of see when it becomes unwatchable. So started opening the windows a little bit, you let some light in blind by blind. By the time I was fully open, you can see a lot of the images still washed out, but you can still see what's actually being displayed up there. And I introduced a lot of light in this room. So overall, I think it's still doing a good job processing everything, even with a lot of light. It is at the highest brightness setting, so this is what you expect whether you're outdoors or whether you're in a room that's well lit. Now the wall versus screen, so this of course can work on a wall. Of course a screen is preferred. If you guys don't know, projector screens do have a certain build on the surface that actually contains the light and gives you the best image quality. So I tested it both on the wall, tested on the screen, and both look great. However, I should warn you that if you have a wall that's textured, yes, you're gonna see a clear image still, but if you zoom in or if you get close to the wall, you are gonna see those grooves. Really, if you have a smooth wall, it'll work better, but always prefer to use an actual projector screen. Now over to the video games. So for anyone that's planning to connect a PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Wii, whatever the case is, this will give you that full image quality, guys. 4K, whatever your device is pushing out. The refresh rate again is going to be 60 Hertz, so you're going to be limited to that. But as far as just game action, there was no blurring, no lagging, no hazing. Everything looked as crisp as it should and as it do on a nice 4K television. And moving on to the sound quality. Now, I was really surprised by these speakers, and let me tell you, I turned these things up and they were freaking loud, and I'm gonna let you guys hear it here in a little bit. Before I let you hear it, just know that if you're planning to get a sound bar for this projector, hold off, try out the sound on this projector, and then make your purchase. Again, Dolby Digital, but the volume on this was remarkable, and I couldn't believe that this is coming from two 25-watt speakers. Take a listen.
Whether the soundscape sets the mood of a scene, or captures the full extent of nature's fury.
So as far as the giveaway is going to be a Halloween themed giveaway, and this is going to be for one laser TV. And this is going to start on October 21. It's going to end October 31st. So what you need to do, guys, is post pictures with your Halloween costume. You're going to use the exclusive hashtag, and I'll link in the description as well. It's Go Trick or Treat with Paris Rhône. Hashtag that, hashtag Halloween, hashtag Halloween makeup, hashtag Halloween costume. And the post with the most likes is gonna win a laser TV. So I'll put the full details in the description of this video, and good luck to everyone. Now, as far as the price is currently $23.99, guys, and this is marked down from $27.99. And if you ever go shopping or in the market for a short throw 4K projector, they are going to run a lot higher than that, especially some of the well-known manufacturers. So I'll leave links in the description along with any coupon codes that I can find. Again, shout out to Paris Rhône for sponsoring this video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.